I'm going to go ahead and express some of my flowable here that has not been warmed. And I want you to see kind of how it behaves right out of the syringe, okay? So I can kind of express this, and then I'll just kind of bend that off. And you can see that that's a fairly stiff flowable, and there's not a lot of change that's occurred while it's sitting here at room temperature. Now what I'm going to do is take the Evanesce flowable that has been warmed, and I'm going to express that right next door. Now you can see it comes out much quicker, and it's much more flowable, much more like frosting on a cake, yet it holds that beautiful consistency. So it's a lot easier to express for me. It's a lot easier now to manipulate. When I take my Explorer tip and I move this, you'll see that this tends to be kind of relatively lumpy compared to the flowable, which will now follow my instrument. If you see that, it follows my instrument. I'm going to demonstrate the difference now between Evanesce at room temperature and Evanesce that's been warmed up. So I'm going to express out a little of my Evanesce, and you'll see that I'm using a fair bit of force. And this, I will tell you, is taking me some effort to express. Now, with that said, this is a very stiff composite, which is a very nice thing for, say, condensing into a class 1, but a little harder to adapt in certain clinical situations. Now what I'm going to do is take my composite gun. I'm going to real quickly switch out my composite. I'm going to take now Evanesce that has been warmed to 150 degrees, and I'm going to take that and I'm going to express this right next to, and I can tell you, this is coming out effortlessly, just so easy. And that took a lot less finger pressure to express. Not only that, this is now far more moldable. I can move this with much greater ease and get this to move throughout and kind of flatten out. Say I'm doing that composite veneer and I want to smooth that. I can use this instrument, and this happens to be an instrument from Clinician's Choice called the REJ, and it's the number 10. So this now takes a lot of effort to get flat. The more I tap on this, the flatter it becomes very easily. Far more manipulable now. So that's just kind of a quick little demonstration with the two products there.